Welcome to the Windows 10 and Computer channel, and this is another myth versus reality video. So, what do we hear all the time? And IT guys will tell you they hear this all the time, and anybody that has over time fixed people's computers, even family and friends, the number one thing that you'll hear is, oh, well, I'm using Windows. The problems I'm having is probably I got a virus because it's not going well. And of course that means that in this myth is that people are on the impression that Windows is so easy to infect, and that everything that goes wrong when something isn't right, I must have got a virus. And there's a funny logic between this and the reality, because when you look at what people did, often nothing. It's interesting that they jump to the conclusion that there must be a virus in the computer. And the reality is that the majority of problems for regular users have nothing to do with viruses. In fact, in all the years of tech duties, I can tell you that the actual percentage of people that got viruses for real are small compared to the number of people that called me up and said, well, I think I got a virus because my computer's acting up. And the thing is, it comes probably from, the fact that we hear talking about viruses all the time. And I think people probably also participate in this myth by telling each other, oh, I got a problem on my PC, I think I got a virus. And they don't realize that, well, you did nothing. So there's no reason for a virus to have entered your PC. The reality is that Windows is a very solid system. You'll get always these people saying, oh, well, I use Linux, or I use a Mac because that's safe, which it's not. And anybody that thinks that is doesn't understand at all the workings of computers and operating systems. And Windows is not a operating system that has more viruses than other operating systems in everyday use. The thing is, probably because we hear of actual people getting viruses and all of that, also there's always this talk about, and there's a more chance that you'll hear somebody talking about having a virus on a PC, because there's more people using PCs with Windows. So that also will help the myth that, Windows is plagued with viruses, and when you have problems, it's a virus. It's because the big number of Windows users means there's more chance you'll hear somebody actually getting a virus on Windows. There are numbers also. The majority of hackers and of bad guys out there will want to do viruses for the most popular systems because they have the more chance to actually infect a user. So that, of course, will mean that there's more variance and more choice of viruses out there for Windows. But the problem is, it doesn't mean that your Windows is going to be infected at all. And people make that false judgment about Windows. So in reality, Windows is not an operating system that has more viruses than others. If you do your everyday things without, clicking on everything you see, like I say, the antivirus has nothing to do with your security. Once I see it all the time, people saying, well, I bought this big gun antivirus that I'm paying because I want to make sure. You're paying for nothing, because making sure is what you do, not the antivirus. Once again, a lot of people have problems with confidence on keeping their computer safe, which they should not, because people do, in general, the right thing. So that myth, has several reasons for existing, but in reality, Windows is a very safe operating system. Once again, if it was so bad with viruses, we would not have Enterprise using Windows. Enterprise would be using something else, because it'd be too much of a problem to deal with. It all has to do with habits, much more than anything else. And when a computer has problems, it's not a virus. 99% of the time, you got some software glitch, a driver problem, hardware problem, or, it could be a Windows problem sometimes. But it rarely is a virus. In all of the years, like I said, most people thinking they got viruses, they don't. They just have some software glitch or hardware glitch or things like that. Or sometimes, it goes with, oh, my computer's slow, I must have a virus. No, your computer is slow because it lacks power or it doesn't have enough RAM and so on. But in reality, viruses come to people that don't respect the simple rules of updating Windows with security updates and making sure you don't download illegal stuff on the internet. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.